Greetings. This is SkySaunders saying, what's current? Diddy. All right. Now there's a story. There's a few things floating around. One is that he is tampering with witnesses and trying to sway the public into his favor. This has happened. This has been over the phone ever since his birthday on November 4th. So he's trying. It alleges that Diddy is trying, to manipulate people from the inside to do his bidding on the outside. And also, there's been a surface an author named Relentless Aaron who is published under G Unit Books. His real name is DeWitt Gilmore. He is suing Diddy for $5 million because of actions that took place in 1996. You're nobody till somebody sues you. And in Diddy's case, it's at like 6,433,732 people that have already sued him. No, it's not that high, but it's climbing, and it will continue to climb all the way up to his trial date, I'm sure, and probably thereafter. But we have to, really take into account the fact that he is, he's capable of being a, someone that is very focused on his freedom. And I should say free Diddy. Free Diddy. Innocent until proven guilty. You know how I roll. Innocent until proven guilty. So with this new case brewing, I mean, two judges, I guess they didn't say the third judge, but two judges ruled against his bail package that I know of. That's what I understood. Maybe I'm wrong. You can say, Sky, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But from what I understood, from what I surmised, from what they posited, was the fact that Diddy was, coercing people and trying to, sway people to his favor, and use his way of communicating in jail to express that out into the public at large. So I just wanted to see if that was true. But I just watched the interview with Mr. Gilmore, and he just seems, like anyone else, trying to get that money, trying to get some money. Let me get $5. Let me hold $5 million. Let me hold $5 million. That's all he's saying, because he said he was verbally attacked, and he was emotionally scarred from Diddy. He rolled up in a car or something like that. He was in the passenger side. He said, "What up, nigga?" And he was shaking. He was stirred by this. He was shaken and stirred. But he was clearly affected by this behavior, and he took it to another level. $5 million, added on to the rest of the list of people suing Diddy. Just add on to the growing list of various signs of behavior. Sexual assault, SARAPE. I was gonna say rapist, RAPIST. So, of all these different cases, and plus the three major charges against him, the racketeering, the SA, and the trafficking, they all combine into one. And if he's convicted of all three, it's life in prison. So I don't expect that to happen. I see that as not happening at all. I don't think he'll get life in prison for anything. And especially when after President-elect Trump, after he pardons himself, first person, if anything goes left for Diddy, the first person he's gonna go to is going to Trump. That's got to be in the cards. That's just got to be in the cards. But so that is the case. I mean, Gilmore seems pretty serious. He's one of the most outspoken of the people that are suing Diddy. He's one of the most vocal in the lawsuit against Diddy. So we have to really look at that. Oh, look, I got 2 viewers. Thanks. 2 viewers. That's wonderful. If it was on my phone, I'm sure it'd be up to 200 viewers, but that's fine. That's okay. I don't like using my phone for this broadcast, so I'll take my 2 viewers and be happy with it. And just a sidebar, wasn't it fun last night? I had a good time last night doing the boxing. I was saying quarters all this time, the rounds. I was messing up, but it was fun. It was a good time. And everybody jumped ship. They're like, "Hey man, stars on. It's been fun. This is a good program, but I gotta get out of here." And I expected him to. I didn't know he was gonna go on so early. I thought he was gonna be with the main event with the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight. And what was Tyson doing out there? That was just terrible. I knew Jake Paul was gonna beat him, but I didn't know it was gonna be that bad. He threw so few punches and just it was a mess. Anyway, Diddy, free Diddy. So that's where we are right now. And that's the place where we have to be is to really recognize the fact that Diddy is he's a string puller. He pulls the strings. He's a string puller. He's gonna try to get into the heads of the people that have been saying things about him and not being truthful or allegedly not being truthful. It's a very delicate situation because Diddy, he's a very smart man. He's very sharp. He knows business. He knows law. He knows how to get the best out of the system. He's a very shrewd individual. I have to give him that credit. But he's not someone that to be taken for as a punk. So he's got the reason why he got his name Puffy, because he'll get mad, he'll get angry, he can't control his emotions, and so he'll just black out and do something ridiculous. Allegedly, I don't know if he did anything too much. Steve Corbett saying he's a string puller, G-string puller. Yeah, maybe. Salute to you. He may be. I mean, he's got some women in his past. Everyone from Jennifer Lopez to Cassandra Ventura, otherwise known as Cassie, and of course Jennifer Lopez is also known as J-Lo. So who knows what it could be male G-strings. I'm saying allegedly. All that's alleged. I don't know. It's not official. It's all alleged. So we have to really look into this whole entire situation as something that is very serious, but we can have fun. We can have fun, with the as many people have already had fun with the baby oil and the freak offs and the different people that were at the functions and stuff like that. I mean, we had fun. We had fun, So, but it does get serious. I don't want to talk about the minors. He's got multiple minors that have come forward and said, things against him, and I'm like, I'm not going that far. I'm not going to that length. Let the minors be. At the time, they're adults now, but at the time they were minors. And I have 0 people watching right now. So rebroadcast land is where you kick in. Stephen Corbett said, one little comment, and then he said LOL, and then he's out. So that's just the way YouTube streets go, One day I'm going to have a million people viewing and, all kinds and a million likes, I guess. So can you have more likes yeah, I guess you can. You can have more likes than viewers and they can go away. Some people can take away their like. So I got 1 viewer and 1 like right now. But right now, I'd like to take time for an announcement. Baja Jackson, B Jackson 5478 on YouTube. BeeJackson 5478 on YouTube. Make sure you go to this channel. I'm gonna put it in the live chat. Make sure you hit him up. He's got sardines on the grill. He's got fried chicken. He's got near beer or non-alcoholic beer. And he's talking about strippers. So if you like any and all that, make sure you check him out and get his subscribers numbers up. Make sure you get his subscriber numbers up. All right. So Baja Jackson, B Jackson 5478 on YouTube. Tell him that the goofy guy SkySaunders sent you. All right, back to Diddy. Diddy and Gilmore. Gilmore was like, of course, because he was interviewed by one of my favorite YouTube channels, Law and Crime. Weber. I'm trying to think of his name now. I can't think of it. Is it Jesse Weber? I think his name is Jesse. Jesse Weber. He had the idea of interviewing Mr. Gilmore, and he just flat out asked him, "What do you think? What do you think of the idea of?" Oh my God! What do you think of the idea of coming forth all these years later? This is past tense, way from the 90s. Yes, Jesse Weber. Okay, good. All right, so he's talking about because this is way back in like '96. This is going way this is going back in time. So almost going it's over 30 years I think in most cases. Uh, so that's the reality of all of this. Okay, so Diddy with him, acting a certain way, and the prosecutor saying, "Well, he's very very crafty. He's going to use his influence to try to sway the individuals related to this case and try to get them to curry favor in his defense and try to be on his team, on his side." But we don't. I mean, what else do they? What else do they have? What has he have? Is there concrete evidence of him saying something? I didn't. In the reports that I read, I didn't see one credible source that said that he was actually talking to or saying words or signaling or shouting out. Pause. No, we don't do shout outs, but was he saying something to somebody? But that's what I'm saying. Like, what's going on with that? I don't understand it. It's very weird. It's very, very strange. So I have to really look into that. I have to really look into what Diddy really wanted to do, what he's trying to do. I mean, it's just so goofy. The whole situation is goofy to me. It's a very goofy situation. Because even the title is goofy. I'm gonna look at the title. Diddy's prosecutors accuse him of coercing witnesses and manipulating public narrative. What the hell does that mean? I'm gonna say it again. Diddy's prosecutors accuse him of coercing witnesses and manipulating public narrative. How is he coercing any witnesses? I mean, what do they have? What proof do they have? What evidence do they have that said that he's coercing anybody? I don't see anything. It said, this is quote, the defendant has shown repeatedly, even while in custody, like I say, he's working from the outside, from the inside, to the outside, that he will flagrantly and repeatedly flout rules in order to improperly impact the outcome of his case. Prosecutors wrote concerning their accusations against Diddy. Well, the case was the end quote. But they claim his alleged actions indicate he's willing to blackmail witnesses or subject them to coercion. What evidence do they have of this? They're accusing him of this, but what do they have? How do they even formulate that as a possibility? I don't understand. Somebody clue my dumb ass in. Because I don't get that. Doesn't make any sense to me. That's very weird to me. They're saying that, but they don't have anything. Like we have on record. We have a phone record. We have we were tapping his phone. We heard what he said. We read the text messages. We asked the phone company to tell us what the text messages were in. I didn't get any of that. I didn't get any of that. So what is the whole issue with the prosecution? Why are they hounding him when they have no credible evidence? They have nothing. They have not a sheet, not a paper, not a digital form, nothing like that. Nothing. No transcripts, nothing. And Diddy's still trying to push for the $50 million bail. No word on whether the all three judges have declined his request. It's very strange to me. It's a very weird, very strange, turn of events that this all should happen now. But it's still free Diddy, free, all about free Diddy. So we have to, look at that and understand how we have a man that has created so much without, with like 60% talent at a lot of things. He was about at maybe 77% on being a producer, being a manager, being a songwriter, being a rapper, being a dancer, all these different things. He's done at like a 77% level. But it all adds up to his aura that he has. He still maintains a Diddy aura, even though he's in Metropolitan Detention Center, Brooklyn, New York, United States of America. I gotta say that. It's in my contract. I have to say it every time. No, I have no contract. I'm just kidding. But no, it's all a big ruse to me. I'm saying the prosecution is just in a ruse, kind of situation because they have nothing. They don't have any evidence. They have no concrete evidence of him coercing or manipulating. Like how I don't even know how you would figure that. What does that even mean? How do you say prosecutors accuse him of coercing witnesses and manipulating public narrative? What is the public narrative? We already know what he's done. What he's done with Cassie, the narrative is already there. So he can't take that back. He can't undo that. He can't backspace. He can't erase that. He can't go back in time and undo that. And coercing witnesses. How do you coerce a witness? What does that entail? You coercing a witness. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? What is to say that you're well, he was coercing the witness. How? In what way? What were his exact manners and actions and behavior when he was manipulating and coercing witnesses? I hear nothing. Anybody? I got one person. Oh, well, I had one person. I have zero. Some numbers are up, some numbers are down. That's all I can say. My subscriber numbers are pretty up. They're pretty strong for what I have. Um, yes, something serious, something real, something serious. So I would say there's a sense that people are, coming out of the woodworks saying, "Oh, he R'd me, or he essayed me, or he was acting belligerent and violent towards me." Oh my God! Now I gotta try to see if I can rustle up some money. Let me see if I can get get them to give me like 5 million at least. But you know who should be getting 5 million? My main man Peng. I'm gonna put the apparel Life Strong apparel site in. He's got fitness gear. He's got sea moss and fruit, elderberry, soursop, pineapple, mango, blueberry. So if you want to have cool gear and healthy products, go to lifestrongapparel.com and tell them that the goofy guy SkySaunders sent you. All right, lifestrongapparel.com. Okay, so um, Diddy, there's nothing. They have nothing. I don't understand what. How is this even news? How do they even make the news when they don't have anything? They have zero. They have absolutely nothing. They have zero evidence, zero proof, zero credibility going against Diddy. Like I said, we know what the Cassie video was. That could have been a freak off session right there. She was trying to escape. She was trying to get out of it, allegedly. There may have been a sex worker there, a male one. And Diddy wanted to have some action, allegedly. But we'll never know. I mean, I don't think he'll talk about that during the case if he even put on the stand. I doubt he will be. But I think with the time that he's already served, and the trial date in Cinco de Mayo, yay! That's really racist, but um, Diddy is, I think he's going to be free and clear. I am not a prognosticator. I'm not a psychic. I'm not a prophet. I'm not a sage. I'm not a soothsayer. I'm not a all these different words to describe somebody that can predict the future. But I don't think Diddy's gonna do hard time at all. I don't see it. I don't see it. I mean, he may go in for a month and then he's gonna be let out. I don't see Diddy going down that path. I don't see it. And he's gonna be extra freaking careful. He's gonna be so freaking careful. He's gonna be walking on, thin ice, eggshells, whatever the case you want to be, whatever cliche you want to use. He's definitely gonna be at that point. He's definitely gonna be at that point where he's gonna be careful beyond all measure because all this is gonna come after. He's got the criminal charges, but oh my god, the mountainous amount of civil suits like that's just mind blowing in itself. It just hits you. That just like god damn, did he have that many really? Before Bixby, I think is the lawyer, the one of the I don't know if he's a prosecutor or the DA or something. I think he's just a defense attorney. I think that's it. No, not the defense attorney. District attorney, prosecutor. I can't remember what he's about. But anyway, he's a lawyer against Diddy, and it had been 60 men and 60 women that were suing him. And ever since that was like in like September or October, it has ballooned to even more people, including Mr. Gilmore, who is definitely, taking advantage of the fact that this lawsuit going through is definitely something that he's looking forward to happening. So that's the truth with that because uh, he definitely takes into accountability all of the different things that they're saying about him. I just don't understand. How can the prosecutors even say he's coercing anybody? How do you coerce somebody when you're in MDC? How do you manipulate the public narrative, quote unquote, the public narrative? How do you even sway that? How do you even change that? What does he have to do? What do you have to say? I got this dance, and it's called, take that, take that, and like y'all gotta remember, I'm that guy that used to go take that, and dance around and be in music videos and be in the TV show, Vote or Die. Like I'm just those would have been like okay, he's trying to talk to. In the articles that I read, I found none of that. I found no evidence whatsoever of him saying anything along those lines. They gave no specific details. They gave no, understanding and rationality regarding Diddy's assertions because he had no assertions. He's not saying anything. He's just eating like old bologna and sugarless Kool Aid. That's what he's eating right now, and broccoli that's still frozen. That's the kind of life he's leading right now. I don't understand how he's manipulating witnesses and coercing them for public what is it possibly manipulating public narrative. How do you manipulate a public narrative in your MDC? I'm still trying to figure it out. They said his birthday bash, was part of it. It says from the article, specifically, federal authorities allege that Sean Combs used recorded jail calls to get family members to reach out to alleged victims and potential witnesses in order to sway jurors in his favor. So why don't we have the specific words? Why don't we have those exact words that he said? Why don't we have that? Why don't we have that on file? What is going on with that? I don't understand. Somebody break that down Barney style to my dumbass, like a 5-year-old. Somebody. I don't get per is part of the article as well. Per the prosecution's assessment, this signifies a pattern of tampering that undermines a fair trial. So how is this tampering? Anybody please tell me? Quote, the defendant has shown repeatedly, even while in custody, that he will flagrantly and repeatedly flout rules in order to improperly impact the outcome of his case. Prosecutor, and that's in that earlier. That's what the prosecutors are saying. The bad boy mogul pleaded not guilty to claims to coercion, abuse, and silencing alleged victims. But prosecutors still aren't budging when it comes to his proposed $50 million bail package. In addition to all this, prosecutors accused Diddy of allegedly organizing a social media campaign around his birthday with his family members to sway jurors. He allegedly monitored engagement metrics and sought to maximize its success by strategizing with family members. He's smart enough to do this, but I don't think he pulled it off. I don't think he did it. Combs explicitly discussed with his family how to ensure that the video had his desired effect on potential jury members in this case. Unquote. Amid these accusations, his third bail attempt stems from the defense's claims that the new evidence justifies release before his May 5th trial. In its opposing response, prosecutors argued that said evidence was already available for previous bond attempts. I got nothing from that. I'm so confused. Where is well you're somebody 13x. You're somebody. People are out partying, getting their suits ready and their dresses ready for church tomorrow morning. People getting ready for morning services. People are out in the clubs to 2 o'clock in the morning. Got to sleep for 2 hours. Get up at 4 and get ready for church. Got to iron the the shirt they wore last night to the club, to the one to go to church. So I salute you, 13X. Salute to 13X. I appreciate you, sir. You gotta tell, if you want to know where everybody is, you gotta tell somebody. Tell somebody about me. That's what the problem is. Y'all gotta tell people about me. Y'all gotta say who I am. He's in. Where is everybody? You gotta tell them. Tell other people. Tell you have what hundreds, if not thousands, of followers, subscribers, and viewers across multiple social media platforms. I'm about to say programs and platforms at the same time. Jesus Christ. Matter of fact, let me just take a pause and do my last advertisement. It is for Dot Focus. I want you to go to his YouTube channel, Dot Focus _ I'll put it in the chat. Definitely check him out. He has skills. He gets biz with the SIG. He's got the Call of Duty rifles. So definitely check him out. Make sure you see him. That's Dot Focus. YouTube.com/DOTFOCUS _ Twitch is Dot Focus _ Definitely check him out. All right, back to the main course. Diddy. Pause. But the main topic is you're nobody till somebody sues you. It's the facts. Just think about anybody. He's got criminal charges, but the lawsuits are what's gonna really, I think, rock him more so than even the criminal charges. I mean, that's ironic. You would think the criminal charges would be more, but I think the lawsuits are going to be even more, impactful in a sense. Because I'm thinking about all the money that's going to cost. It's going to cost at least $300 million, probably something like that. I'm just guessing. I'm just surmising. It's going to be pretty costly, and I think a lot of people are going to be like, well, he did, touch me a little bit and pause. I don't know, and it's alleged. So that's the kind of idealism that's going to be handed down throughout all of this, and all of these accusations. The prosecutors, that's the ones that I don't get. That I really don't understand them. They have nothing. They'll say, oh, because of the birthday bash and he was talking to his family members. They were coordinating something. They were strategizing to get manipulate public narrative. Like what? Where are you even getting all this? Like I want to know specific data, specific information, specifics, ideal thoughts. That's what I want. Oh, here we go. YouTube subscriber. If no one else, if everyone else fails, 13X or YouTube subscriber will come through. He has his favorite word. Pussy tings. Yeah, so that's the reality of it all. That's the truth. Salute to YouTube subscriber. He or she. I think it's a he though. He always holds me down. I've got some of the lowest counts on views live. But I gotta push through it. Now, like I said, I'll probably have hundreds, if not thousands, of views if I use my phone, but I don't like using my phone, so I'm gonna use integrity and not use my phone. Plus, it has better quality. I was admonished by the hater saying that. So, but hey, it's at 35 minutes. I gave you my 3 sponsors, Baja Jackson, Lifestrong Apparel, and Dot Focus with an underscore. Make sure you check out all of them and make sure you tell them the goofy guy, SkySaunders, sent you. I appreciate you. I'll see you sometime tomorrow. Thank you very much. Take care.